Okay, I'm gonna do a comedy bit. Okay, it's a comedy bit that's a satire at the end scene of Unbreakable by M. Night Shyamalan, where Bruce Willis, after learning he's a superhero, goes back to thank the friend played by Samuel L. Jackson, who helped him figure out he was a superhero. Okay, here we go. Hey there, Samuel L. Jackson. I gotta admit, before we met, my life was kind of shitty. I had a dead-end job as a security guard. My marriage was crumbling. Me and my kid had no relationship, No, my life was kind of going badly, Samuel Jackson. Then that train crash happens, and I survived. I didn't think much of it. But then I met you, Samuel Jackson, the guy in the comic book nerds who's really fragile. He's like, his bones are like breadsticks, They can be broken very easily. And, you helped me figure out I'm a superhero. Oh, yeah, and help me figure out I go out dressed as the overseer into a crowd, and I touch a guy in an orange suit, and I figure out, oh, God, he's a scumbag who attacked a family's mother and has kids in the house, and I gotta save him. I could phone the police, but I'm the overseer, so I gotta take care of the situation myself, and so I go to the house following the orange man, go inside to face him. Oh, God, he had the poor mother tied up. Then the orange man knocked me out a window. I'm about to drown, my one weakness, but kids fished me out. I stand above them in my overseer costume, which is really the, clothes I wear for my dead-end job as a security guard. Another tale completely, Samuel L. Jackson. But, well, the kids go, can you save our mother? And I go, yeah, kids, I'm the overseer. I'll save your mom. Now go to the neighbors where it's safe. So I go to face, the man in orange and save that mother. Then I get up behind him. I give him a bear hug, and he's trying to get me off, and then he starts ramming me into drywall. And I discovered, you're right, Samuel L. Jackson, I am unbreakable. Not many men can be knocked into drywall without being killed, but I'm the overseer. Drywall poses no threat to me. Yeah, so he knocks me into drywall, and I'm not hurt, and I finally, knock him out with a bear hug, and I save that mother and those kids. Could have phoned the police, but no, I'm the overseer. On top of my dead-end job as a security guard, I'm also a superhero. Thank you, Miss Samuel L. Jackson. Thank you very much. Well there, Bruce Willis. Miss Samuel L. Jackson has a little plot twist for you, this being a M. Night Shyamalan movie. The plot twist is when I was a kid, well, the other kids used to call me Mr. Breadsticks because my bones broke so easily, me being so fragile. They called me Mr. Breadsticks, and I didn't want to go to school, and then my mother bought me comic books to help me get past, and reading those comic books, I went, no, I don't have a debilitating disease that makes my bones as fragile as breadsticks. I'm a super villain whose weakness is anything because my bones are brittle. But to prove it to myself, I gotta find my arch nemesis. A hero whose bones are not like breadsticks who can be rammed into drywall without having his bones broken. And, well, I kind of resorted to terrorism to help realize my supervillain fantasy and find my arch nemesis. several acts of terrorism. Even Al-Qaeda says my terrorist strategy is insane. You know, and then I get a train to crash in. Well, you, Bruce Willis, survives. The train crashed without being hurt, and I go, oh shit, have I found the guy that's gonna help enable my super villain delusion just so I don't have to feel like I'm a loser whose bones can be broken like breadsticks? And I helped you, Bruce Willis, figure out you're the overseer. You're the overseer, Bruce Willis, and me, Samuel L. Jackson, is your arch nemesis. Okay? I'm your arch nemesis. Oh yeah, you know how it is. Often the hero and the villain are friends and complete opposites, like you and me. Do you know what they call me? I should have known, Bruce Willis. Because of the kids. They used to call me Mr. Breadsticks.